Traditional consulting will soon be a thing of the past. I know, because in a previous life, I was working with IBM, Accenture, and Deloitte. My firm was paid over the last 20 years over $40 million for our services. But now, with WorkDone, we have a secret sauce. We bottled our expertise and knowledge to create an AI corporate memory that automates the work a consultant does to diagnose a client's problem, generate solutions, and deploy automation. Our patented expertise capture learns best practices and empowers each employee to work at the level of the top performers. I'm Joe Rogers, the CEO of WorkDone, and we are disrupting the $300 billion consulting industry by accelerating the process at a fraction of the cost. Now let's take a look at a representation of a typical manufacturing company where the CFO is using WorkDone to diagnose and resolve her inefficiencies in the order-to-cash process.
Yorko is a 30-year-old mid-size electronics manufacturing company in the Midwest with revenues of $300 million and a growing global customer base. As the new CFO, Sarah keeps hearing about 3 recurring complaints: inaccurate orders, late customer deliveries, and slow collections. She needs to validate and diagnose the root causes to prioritize an action plan. After an extensive search, her team chose WorkDone Order to Cash for these unique features. The dashboard visualizes process analytics, friction, and trends, providing diagnostics for informed decision-making. Business cases based on value creation and ROI are generated for review and implementation. Patented AI technology seamlessly captures, analyzes, and improves a company's workflows. WorkDone integrates with existing systems, allowing user control if needed. The training module updates an AI model with new work patterns. Guided by WorkDone's insights, Sarah successfully increased Yorko's cash flow by 30%, reduced order processing time by 50%, and increased order margin by 30%. WorkDone's corporate memory continuously learns, retains, and automates a company's O2C best practices. Contact WorkDone today to diagnose and improve your order-to-cash process.
We had a whole conversation about that. So first things first, your voice, holy smokes, like audiobooks. I think that's a good side hustle in the future moving forward. Cool. Order to cash, sounds amazing. And we've had a lot of conversations over the last couple of months about how that came together, how it fits, and it really is beginning to sing, which is exciting. Are there other cases, other industries that you're thinking about?
Well, absolutely. We started from a consulting experience, everything in the back office, order to cash, procure to pay, other HR procurement applications. We're really, our engine lends well to the consulting industry. Our platform will enable consulting firms to scale as well as increase margins big time.
That's awesome. So from a traction perspective, what are you beginning to see?
Yeah, so we've had 3 paying customers to date before switching to a subscription model, and we're really getting a lot of interest from our target market so far. One that we hadn't identified until fairly recently was M&A. Our technology lends itself really well to sort of a due diligence process and post-acquisition integration. Because there's nothing like that in the space right now. So yeah, we're looking at M&A seriously.
So the value proposition is there, and then the question then becomes, or begs the question, why you, and why now? Why is this the moment?
Sure, I was 3 years old when we landed on the moon. You can do the math. And I remember thinking, what an amazing time to be alive. And now, I mean, after consulting to over 30 enterprises in 8 different countries, I had an epiphany with a of a fresh perspective, a different way to do consulting, and now with generative AI, I can actually realize my moonshot vision fully. So my whole life really has been leading up to this point, and I'm just beyond passionate about this.
I think that's super exciting. I mean, when you do see it coherently and organically growing to where you're sitting right now, it's remarkable and amazing. So what's next, and how can the audience help?
Sure, well, we've been focused on customer acquisition to date, so you get some intros to some COOs or some CFOs, to some mid-size manufacturing companies right now. That would be greatly appreciated, as well as consulting firms, and if there are any intros to some operating partners or M&A firms who are interested in integrating AI into their due diligence processes, we'd be happy to talk to them.
Amazing.
Lastly, we're looking to, beginning of March, kick off our next race, so come talk to us about that.
Well, forgive me for trying to cut off your voice. Big mistake. Joe.
No problem.